XDefiant is set to launch in under a week now, and today Ubisoft posted a little bit more of an in-depth dive into how their matchmaking system works in XDefiant. I'm gonna break it all down here. Let's go ahead and get started. We all know by now that there is no skill-based matchmaking in XDefiant's casual playlist. They go on to say that they believe that no skill-based matchmaking is paramount to a fun and varied game experience in the long term. Frankly, skill-based matchmaking means every casual game is repetitive, constantly repeating matches that are just as stressful as ranked. They believe the casual playlist should be fun, and no skill-based matchmaking is the way to do that. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a free-for-all, though, when it comes to the matchmaking system. They go into a little bit more depth here with the matchmaking factors, saying that each playlist will prioritize different factors when finding you a match. These factors are sorted based on the intended gameplay experience for the individual playlist. In short, casual play matchmaking puts a priority on fast connection times. It's going to try to match latency as well as regions where possible. Whereas in ranked play matchmaking prioritizes quality matches. It will wait longer for appropriate players. It is segmented by rank levels and will only matchmake players within rank range. It also employs latency and region preferences where possible. They do point out that ranked play is not going to be at the launch of Season 0 in XDefiant. I believe it is speculated to be launching in Season 1, but they then give us a complete list in descending order of priority here for how the matchmaking system builds a lobby. For casual play, first on the priority list is latency, looking for similar pings. The second thing on the list in order of priority is avoided players. This restricts matchmaking between any players currently avoiding one another through muting. They may possibly mean through blocking. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Third on the list in order of priority is party size. It prefers to match parties against parties of a similar size. So if you're running it solo, it's going to try to put you into lobbies with other solo players. Fourth on the list of priority is the region. Fifth being the input device, whether you're playing on controller or mouse and keyboard. And then sixth and finally being the platform, being whether or not you're playing on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. Overall, that seems like a pretty straightforward route for the matchmaking to take when it comes to casual play, but they give us a list for ranked play as well. First off on the priority list is ranked points. You're only going to be matched within an acceptable rank range. This is something that I think a lot of other companies miss out on. So hopefully they actually follow through with matchmaking based off of your ranked points in the ranked playlist. It only makes sense. The second is going to be latency. The third is going to be party size. So they are throwing the party size filter into the ranked matchmaking system as well. I like this because I play solo a lot of the time. I think that if we're going to end up taking XDefiant's ranked seriously, we may end up trying to throw together a squad. Fourth is region, fifth is input device, and sixth is platform. So that's kind of an in-depth overview of the logistics going into the matchmaking, but there is some additional info to go over, such as team balancing. They say that once a lobby is populated, the teams are balanced based on players' skill rating. The casual lobby does not use skill to determine who gets into the game, but once everybody shows up, it balances the team for a more balanced match. They also talk about something called an input device lock. Some playlists will enforce input device locking, such as ranked. When players start matchmaking, the input device they are using becomes locked in and cannot be switched without leaving the lobby. This is to prevent players from intentionally joining with the wrong input device to trick the matchmaker. And then finally, they talk about lobby persistence. They say that in casual playlists, the default behavior of lobbies is to persist between matches. This means subsequent games will often include the same players from the previous match. The teams, however, are shuffled around each match. Overall, I think this was a pretty good explanation and deep dive into how their matchmaking system is going to be running in XDefiant. Let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about it. Personally, I could not be more excited. I think that this system really knocks it out of the park, but time will tell as to if this impacts the longevity of XDefiant at all. But that is all the information that I wanted to go over in this video. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I'm out.